So, to make commercial grade homemade tandoori oven, parts we needed are clay planter. So we will use 2 clay planter to form the internal tandoor, and we will use 2 bottom saucer also. We will show you what and where we have to use them, but they will be used also. So to form the internal tandoor, we need 2 planters, clay planters, and 2 bottom saucer clay one. You can see from inside how they look like. They are like this, they're regular planter, everybody knows about them. For outer body of tandoori oven, we will use a metal garbage can. If you can find a garbage can that has the same diameter from the bottom and from the top, that would be fine. I could not find it, so I found this one in Walmart. So it is 18 inches from the bottom and 20 inches from the top, but doesn't matter, we will still use it. It has a lid on the top that will protect the tandoor when it will not be in use. We will use a round dolly also to transport the tandoori oven so that we can move it easily from one place to other place. I made it by myself, you can make, or you can make yourself, or you can order some online, or you can buy from some store. But I made it by myself. It cost me only $20. We will use this metal pizza pan. It's 18 inches metal pizza pan. We are going to use it for inside of the metal can. On this plate, the tandoori oven will rest. We will cut this plate from here to here in a circle, and this portion will be hollow. So only this portion from here to here will be solid, and this portion will be hollow, so that the fire can go inside of the tandoor from this portion. Besides of other parts, we will use 2 metal strips, 18 inches long. That's a heavy duty steel strip that we are going to use inside of the garbage can. That will support the planter inside, because planter is heavy, so we need the heavy duty metal strips so that they can bear the load. We make 2 holes here, one here and one over there, so that they can stay with the wall. I will show you how to install it. The metal strips will be installed inside the garbage can with the help of these angles. We will install these angles on the sides of the wall inside, and then we will tie these strips on this portion here. You will see when we will install it. Now you can see that both strips, heavy duty steel strips, are installed with the help of 4 angles inside the garbage can wall, so that they can support the planter for the tandoori oven. That's a very strong base actually for the support of tandoori oven for the planter. This is the plate in the beginning I showed you. That actually I used the pizza pan, and I made a circle to cut a hole inside. So you can see that we cut the hole very properly, and now we can use this for the base of the tandoori oven inside the garbage can. You will see how will be installed. It is going to rest on the strips, metal strips. That's the foundation of the tandoori oven. You can see we cut the bottom of the garbage can about 5 inches high and about 13-14 inches long, so that we can enter the fire from here. So that is a professional grade tandoori oven, because in professional grade you can enter the fire from here, not from the top, so that you can easily clean it, you can easily remove the ashes, and you can easily do whatever you want. Even you can use the burners here, the gas burners also here as a fire media. These 2 meshes are optional. Actually I'm using it on the top of the strip that I installed it to support the planter, so that our food should not fall in the fire pit. So I will use it. It's up to you. You want to use it, so you can use it. You don't want to use it, so you do not have to use it. You can see that I put the both wire meshes on the top of the strips. So this is the way that the food will not fall in the fire pit. बिग गैप है उनको सील करने के लिए जो है हम ये जो है प्रोडक्ट इस्तेमाल करेंगे. ये बहुत उम्दा तरीके से जो बिग गैप्स को जो है वो सील कर देता है. Before to put the clay parts that we cut, we seal the big gaps around the walls of this garbage can by a big gap sealer. So it's going to seal everything, and then the insulation that we will use around the clay parts will not leak to the bottom where the fire pit is. We cut the both clay parts. One is less higher than the other one. We will give you all measurement that what we are using here for the planters and anything else. So that's the bottom piece that we cut it from the bottom, so it's hollow now. And that one also, this is the top piece actually, and that is going to go on the top. So that bottom piece and the top piece will make the tandoor, clay pot tandoor. After sealing the big gaps, we place the clay pot, part A, the bottom piece, on the bottom of the garbage can where the fire pit is. We want to make sure that the distance from the garbage can wall to the planter is even from all sides. This is very important so that it should be in center. Now before to put the other half of the planter, the part B, we have to use a glue. It's all temperature, all purpose glue that we are using that will bond these two parts from here. From this area it will bond. So we are going to put the glue here, and after that the other half of the planter clay part we are going to put on the top of that. This is the glue that we are using to bond the planters, both of them, you know, the both halves. That's the glue, all purpose glue that we are using. That is for all temperatures also. The glue that we showed you, the all purpose glue, all temperature glue that we already applied on the top of, that's the half portion of this clay part, the lower part, and now we are going to put the other half on that part, on that glue. On that glue that we put on the lower part, we put the other part, other upper part of the planter. So now it is fine, you know, that it's like a tandoor, you know, that you can see the bottom where the fire pit is. We can see that easily. We don't have to put the fire from the top because we have a, you know, the door and window in the bottom of this garbage can where the fire will go. So it's very easy to clean, very easy to put the fire in there. So it's like a traditional commercial tandoor. Now the only remaining thing that we have to do is filling the insulation. We will fill the insulation here so that part cannot be moved and the heat will not go out of the tandoor. The insulation we are going to use is vermiculite that's easily can find in lumber shop. You know, you can find in Home Depot, Lowe's, or any lumber shop you can find it. That's the insulation we are going to use between the wall and the clay part. It's lightweight, so you don't have to worry about this, that tandoor will be very heavy. Before to use the insulation, vermiculite insulation, we filled about 2 inches in the bottom the decorative stones. You know, they're very small stones that we filled up everywhere in all circumference around the planters, so they can hold the planter properly. So now you can see that vermiculite is filled all around the planter between the walls of the garbage can and the clay parts. So this is the insulation, you know, so the heat will not go outside and will heat up the wall of the garbage can. So now the tandoor is ready. The only thing that we have to do here is there is another layer of the decorative stone, or the the fine stone that we have it. We are going to put on the top of that vermiculite, because vermiculite is very light, so air can blow them easily. So we are going to add about 2 inches of the decorative stone on also on the top of that insulation, so it will hold everything, plus it will be decorative also. The final layer of gravel or decorative stones filled up the garbage can completely. It's almost 3 inches, 3 inches deep, that on the top of the vermiculite. So now it's going to hold the vermiculite, and nothing is going to happen wrong, that if the air is coming or something else is coming, this is solid now. You look at here, the tandoori oven is ready. We don't have to put the fire from the top, because we have a door in the bottom where the fire will go in the bottom, and then tandoor will be heat up. We just lit the fire in the fire chamber that we made in the bottom of this oven, and we put a saucer in there with charcoal, and we just lit it.